I think it's working. It says it's live. Okay, it says it's live, but how do we see if people are going to ask questions? Where is it? We have 7 viewers. Can people ask questions on this? Oh, there's a chat. To list all available commands, enter. I am so confused. There's 97 viewers. Hello, people. Sorry, I've never done one of these before. Can y'all like chat on this? Can you say things on this? Sorry, I'm very settings. I have no way to see if y'all are typing anything though. There's 146 viewers, so I would like to be able to, the whole point of a live stream is for y'all to like type questions so I can answer them, but I don't see any questions. I am so sorry, people. I don't know. Are we on? I'm going online. I don't know how to work this. Oh my goodness.
What's going on?
Okay, well, there's a picture up and it says there's 162 viewers, but like I can't see anyone's questions. And I doubt that nobody is typing anything. I just like.
What if no one is typing something?
No, people would be typing things and asking questions. I just can't see anyone's questions. What if I put something in the chat? Hello?
To list all available commands.
Enter /
Question. What's going on?
Sorry, guys. We are brand new to
it's
using.
So grainy.
I know. First of all, my camera on the laptop is horrible.
Horrible.
Second of all, I cannot figure out how to see questions from y'all. This is ridiculous. Can somebody go on my latest vlog and tell me how to do this, please? I can't see, like, shouldn't y'all be able to put questions so I can see it? I just pressed the button that said start Google Hangout.
Holy shit.
What?
There is a live chat going on. And this is what's happening on there.
What? Hold on. I see it on my phone. Okay, I can see it on my phone. Judd's phone.
Let me see it.
Okay, whatever. Judd, you can. We found it on the phone. Why can't we see it on the computer? Okay, that's not a big deal.
Holy
whatever.
Crap, it's going so fast.
Well, you're just gonna have to pick questions then.
I can't.
Wait, where did you go?
Me?
Sorry, hold on. Give us a second.
I'm just gonna notice saying you're up on YouTube.
But why can't I need to see it? That's the important part.
Oh God, it's so vast. Holy crap.
Our first live stream. I'm clicking it.
Judd to the rescue. I'm saving the day as usual.
Live
Glenn
chat.
Hunt is there.
Hi, Glenn Hunt. Okay. I found it on my phone. I can't see it on the computer, but that's fine. Okay, hello. Welcome to our live stream. It's so delayed. Wow.
What are you trying to do? Wait for it to catch up or something? It's not.
This is weird. Okay, I'm watching it on the computer and literally it's like delayed on the phone. This is the weirdest thing ever.
Should be where comments usually go. Can you scroll
Where
down?
comments usually go? I can't scroll down.
The lighting in here is so bad.
Open the blinds more. Am I supposed to be, hold on, let me see if there's like.
All right, the comments are slowing down to more readable amounts.
Is it still there?
Well, you're lighting up. That's what's going on.
Okay, anyways, this is how we're gonna have to do it for right now because I can only see it on my phone. The broadcast is super delayed. And this is interesting. Instagram live stream is much simpler. All right, we're gonna start answering questions. Sorry. We're gonna start answering questions. How are you feeling today? I haven't puked, so that's good. And here, so you can be in it too. I haven't puked, so that's good. And we went out to eat. I didn't order anything. I've had half an Ensure and one of Judd's French fries, so. I wish I could eat more, but at least I haven't vomited. Where is Harlow? She is laying by the front door on the tile. And we can't just turn the computer around and show her because it's not as easy as doing it with a phone. So you probably, unless she comes up here, you won't see Harlow. What phone do we have?
I have my phone, and Jack has her phone.
No, they're like, what type? You pulled a Jackie moment.
I did. I have a HTC One, I think, in my opinion, is like the best phone ever.
I have S6 Active. It's waterproof, and it's also shockproof, which is important for me. I've dropped my phone in the toilet so many times.
Are you on full screen?
I have no idea. Hold on. Can we do full screen?
What's this little button do?
That's chat. See? Chat was here, and now it's gone. Group chat, it should be there, but it's not. Guys, this is like the most difficult thing I've ever done. No, don't hit escape. You're gonna no stop. You're gonna take it off. Just leave it. This is working. How was your time with your parents? It was good. It was pretty good. What is that pink bracelet you wear? That is my medical alert bracelet. It's the brand Road ID, so I really like it, and you should look them up if you need one. They're awesome. If you see a question, you can just answer it. This is so, and we're delayed.
Someone asked, how am I doing today? I am doing great.
Is what we're doing making sense? Can y'all like follow this and understand? It's just weird to me because it's delayed. I'm watching myself.
So is the Instagram crap.
I'm not delayed on it. I'm watching the video right here, and it's.
Well, delayed. Don't watch the video. You're just watching for the messages, you weirdo. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, there's so many questions. How old are we? I am 21 and he's 22. Which doctor prescribes my lactated ringers? My POTS doctor. He's just a general practitioner. I have a video all about my POTS infusions if you want more info on it.
I hope someone wants you to wish them a happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I didn't see the comment, but happy birthday. All the birthdays.
What's your favorite book? Mine is World War Z. That is absolutely, in my opinion, the greatest book ever.
I like The Maze Runner. Wow, Judd looks so much older. The military has aged him.
Yeah, it's just generally
also, the stress that I inflict on him.
That too.
How long have you and Judd been together? 6 years come June. How did we meet?
So far.
In church. We met in church. If you go to every description in my vlogs, there's a Q&A video about our relationship if you want to learn more about us.
Will you ever get a puppy for me? Or
No.
a friend for Harlow?
No, Harlow we have because she's my service dog, but due to my immunodeficiency and allergies, I shouldn't even have a dog. But because the pros outweigh the cons of having Harlow, since she's my service dog, we have her. Do I have any anxiety disorders? I do not. I do not have any mental health disorders, but I have friends that have them, and I understand how debilitating they can be. I mean, as much as you can understand something that you don't have. I try my best to understand. Where did I get Harlow's patches? They're custom made by Mutt Butt Gear on Instagram, and I also really like Patience and Love on Etsy.
You're such an inspiration to someone. You're the reason they are alive.
Oh my goodness, I'm the
Keep up the
reason
good fight,
somebody's
people.
alive. Yeah, keep up the fight. How long have you been a cop?
I've been a cop for 8 weeks.
8 weeks. 8 weeks. He's doing good though. Any service dog YouTubers you recommend? I only occasionally watch the Fry Life, and
We watched that last night.
yeah, that's it. I'm like slowly making my way into the YouTube community. I will get there. We have to remember to look at the camera here, not at the phone.
Well, I'm trying to read questions. So
Yeah, well, we got to multitask.
Oh, God.
How long has Judge been in the Army?
I've been in the Army for 3 years.
Yeah, he's going to stay there, though.
Yep. Cinco de Mayo was my 3rd year anniversary in the Army.
Was it? Oh, we
Yep.
should have done something.
It was Cinco de Mayo. I don't even know. I don't celebrate Spanish War victories.
How did it feel when you got your
Mexican
port
War victories.
in the first week? I'm getting one in a couple months. Oh, if you're getting a port, go watch my All About My Port video, because I talk about like my surgery and my recovery. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. How did doctors test you for narcolepsy? I got a multiple sleep latency test, and if you want to learn more details, I go into like full detail in the narcolepsy section of my chronic illness video. I know the video's long, but there's a table of contents. You just click the disorder you want to learn about, and it takes you right to it. You don't have to watch the whole thing.
I have CRPS, fibromyalgia, some word I can't pronounce. Judd, I was a deputy for years until my injury caused my CRPS. So hello, my brother. Hello back. Thank you for welcoming me to the new club.
OMG, you're live streaming. I'm so happy. Okay, that means this must be working out, because I'm still skeptical about the YouTube live streaming. Are you allergic to any food? Strawberries, but it doesn't cause my angioedema attacks. It just makes my mouth itch and my tongue swell a little bit. That's the only food we know I'm for sure allergic to. I love your videos. Thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where do I find myself a Judd? I found him at church, but I'm pretty sure that's the only one that they made.
Hey, Judd, I'm going to send a picture to Jackie's Instagram on my laptop screen to see what it's like here in the chat window is. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Cool. Oh, just to let y'all know, I cannot keep up with my Instagram messages anymore. I am really upset about that, because I really liked connecting with y'all on that level. But after getting like answering 50 in one day and getting 50 plus more the next day, it's just too much pressure on myself to keep up with it. So I just can't. But I'm doing my best to keep up with YouTube comments and Instagram comments. So I'm really sorry if you sent me a message. I can't. It's just impossible. Do a draw your life. I don't have those skills, but I might make a
Is that
video.
like a website that you pay someone to do that?
No, like people
You have to draw your own stuff? Because
people are just good at drawing.
I am a horrible
So
artist. Like that. Like, you should see my crime scene sketches. It's just like body, it's like a stick figure. And yeah, it's bad.
Oh, there's so many. I love Judd's sense of humor. Yeah, it's pretty good. Do you wear glasses? I usually wear contacts, but sometimes I wear glasses, like if I'm in the hospital. Do I have a public Snapchat? Nope. The only thing people can follow me on are YouTube and Instagram.
I've seen this question like 20 times. What's your favorite movie?
Monsters, Inc., Zootopia. I really like those.
Jaws. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun.
Do we have any hidden talents?
I'm tall.
I survive. No, I don't think I do. Dog training, I guess. I never went to school formally for dog training, but I only train my own dogs, so maybe not. Can you get Harlow to speak without her wanting food? That is what we are currently working on, and she's making slow but steady progress. Jaws.
Weird quirks.
I have a lot. Like, due to my autism.
Actually, I laugh at myself a lot. So anyway, when I first heard about this, when I went to basic training, and people that are around you 24/7, they were just like, Beckwith, you know, you laugh a lot at yourself, right? And then when I was overseas, of course, I got the same thing because I was around my squad for 2 years. And then they said the same. I came to realize that because I'm so sarcastic, I have to laugh at myself.
Stop
To let
putting your
people-
feet all over
to let people know when I'm joking and not. So.
Was I ill as a kid? Yes, to a certain extent, and things got worse and worse and worse as I got older. If you want more details on that, watch the beginning of my chronic illness video. Can I meet you one day? I can't plan specific meetups. My health is so unpredictable. I probably would have to like cancel at the last minute. Also, I'm not supposed to go out of my way to like touch people because of my immunodeficiency. I'm not supposed to drink out of public water fountains. I got to keep my house clean all the time. There's like certain protocols I'm supposed to follow. So like if I ever met y'all, if I ever met one of y'all out in public, you can come up and say hi, but I'm not supposed to like run up and hug you or like touch you, which is kind of a bummer. Sometimes I like to do that.
Someone asked if Jack has ever played video games. Yes, Jack has actually beat Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yeah, I did.
So yeah, you and Janice went.
Oh yeah, me and Janice. So we went
ham on it one day.
But it made her dizzy. It made me a little sick too. The game is just like all over the place.
Will you ever do a boyfriend does my voiceover on one of the vlogs?
I don't know how to do voiceovers, so maybe not. My brother has autism too, and he stems. Do you stem? Yeah, I have a really bad one though. I pick my lips, and I don't realize when I'm doing it. I do it when I become like stressed or when I'm not doing anything and I need to be stemming. And Judd's always like, don't pick your lips. And I'm like, I don't realize when I'm doing it, and I've done it my entire life. As soon as I had functionality over my fingers, I would be picking my lips. I've really got to stop it. I try, but it's just not happening.
Tased, not taxed.
Do either of you have siblings? He has a sister. I have a half brother who's way older than me, and we all get along. Do your migraines have an aura? Yes, but not a debilitating aura. More so I can just like feel weird and I know I'm gonna get one, but not all the time.
Okay, the person that was injured, that was a deputy for years, says she prefers being sprayed with, or tased over being sprayed.
Yeah, isn't that like a universal thing?
I agree. Being tased is over with and done with in 5 seconds versus being sprayed is like done within an hour, 2 hours.
Is anyone in your family chronically ill? Well, my dad had a stroke, so.
Now he is.
Now he is. Yes.
What's your favorite TV show? Recently, we've been watching a lot of Rick and Morty.
But it's always going to be Bob's Burgers. Love that.
It's pretty good. And Narcos for me.
Hi, dogs. I'm Please Videos. Thank you.
We are Please Videos too.
I assume not everyone speaks English, but they had a lot of like really happy emojis, so I'm assuming it's good. How did you train your dog? You should watch my All About Harlow video because that is such a long answer.
OMG, the pepper spray video was grill. Is that like Fleek?
Can Judd scoot over a little? Yeah, they want you out of the frame.
Okay,
that way.
Goodbye.
No, come here.
I'm going to sleep. I'm taking a nap.
Bob's Burgers, OMG, I love you even more. Look.
She's laughing at the lag. So the simple things that keep her happy.
How did you find Harlow's breeder? Oh, I'm not going to recommend Harlow's breeder because of recent events, but I did a lot of research, and at the time, I thought they were excellent. So make sure you do a lot of good research with your breeders. Holy crap, look, we got more viewers on YouTube than we do on Instagram and YouTube.
This is a good question. What do you do when you have a reaction without Judd there or at home?
I have to use my EpiPen. Well, it depends. If you saw the vlog that says watch me treat an angioedema attack, you'll see I was able to treat it myself because it was very slow moving. But usually they're not like that. Usually they're like, bam, you're dying. So and yes, angioedema attacks are life-threatening. I can't do all the steps for my emergency meds when they're like that. There's just no way. So I just give myself an EpiPen, call 911, ambulance to the hospital. He gets alerted. And, but they usually happen at night. So he's always been here, but when he gets moved to night shift, that's going to be tricky. We will see. How many viewers do you have right now? Oh, y'all can't see how many viewers there are?
You have 404.
Yeah. Jackie, you're getting a rash on your chest.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
No, you got like a little spot.
I got a spot. It's okay. If it's a rash, it's a rash.
Yeah,
it's all over.
it'll be
It doesn't.
noticeable.
It doesn't itch.
Oh, it's in the shape of a heart.
It doesn't itch, so we're good. Have you ever had meltdowns due to your autism? My autism is on the higher functioning side. I don't have meltdowns often, but I have. I've had some when I was younger that I remember. I started getting a little out of control a little bit at the restaurant today. Towards the end, we were there a long time, and I was just not having it anymore.
And then, like, if someone started their boat up and some two-stroke smoke got in the air, just kind of came back and hit her, and
I had
that's worse than
attack.
cigarette smoke.
I had an asthma attack from that, so I was like, "Yep, nope."
Do you consider yourself as a mother because of Harlem?
No, I didn't. No, I mean, like,
Just a dog. she's just a funny dog.
She's part of our family, but like, I didn't announce that I'm a mother on Mother's Day. Today was about celebrating Judd's mom because she literally raised 2 children. So Harlow's a big part of the family, but no, I didn't like make it a point to celebrate me on today. It was Judd's mom's day. Oh my God. Do you have social skills growing up with autism? My son is autistic and has a hard time interacting with other kids his age. I had difficulty, but I'm not, I wasn't nonverbal. I had 1 or 2 friends at a time, but I had difficulty for sure. I was always that weird kid. So
people want me to do my usual shout outs because they're coming from all over the world.
No, that'll go into one.
But hello.
I'm late, sorry. It's Claire Elizabeth Quake. Cool. She is one of the people who comments on all my vlogs.
Which one?
Claire Elizabeth. You notice her if you see the photo. Whoa. Hi, Jackie. I have autism and other spoony stuff like you, and I'm owner training my service dog. How could I overcome stuff? My biggest advice for service dog handlers is to know the laws and your rights so you can advocate for yourself. By the way, I am really appreciating the positive feedback on the autism. That's one of my biggest issues is people calling me out saying, you're not autistic, you can talk to me. Or you don't look autistic. What the hell? There's no look for autism. So
like Down syndrome.
I mean, Down syndrome has a look, but Down syndrome and autism are 2 different things. So, people.
Oh, over here. It's starting. You're right. It's good.
No, just don't. Glad to see you guys on YouTube Live. Yeah, I'm liking the YouTube Live. When do you think y'all will want to adopt? I want to be done with college. And we really don't have any specifics about adoption, honestly. Because the question's going to come up, I can't have kids. Physically, yes. But it's really dangerous for me to have kids. I was told that it's very unlikely myself and the child would not make it. So we're not taking that risk. We're going to adopt. We're going to adopt within the US. That's really all we know about the specifics of our adoptive family life because we're not ready for kids now. How do you manage college? Well, I didn't recently. I had to drop out due to my health. I did a medical withdrawal. Not sure how it's going to go next semester either.
Time will tell.
Mm-hmm. What would I major in? I'm majoring in something that would be good for occupational therapy or an occupational therapy assistant. I'm not too sure. What? Oh my God.
Let's go so fast.
Y'all are so many questions.
Do you ever have trouble understanding Judd's sarcasm?
Sometimes. But mostly it's his expressions. Like, what did you use in the vlog? You used an expression when we were vlogging, and I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, what the hell does that mean? I'm just gonna keep going because I don't want to like make it a big deal. But I'm like, what does that mean?
Oh, I don't remember.
We were talking about me not eating today. Now it's gonna bother me that I can't think about it.
Well, you can watch. Is it a vlog going on today?
No, it's the one I'm editing that's going to be uploaded tomorrow.
Oh, we'll watch it later and tell me. Jesus.
I don't know what the Daddy 05 thing is. I see that question a few times. I have no idea what that is. How long have we known each other? Just over 6 years. Well, June 12th, we've been dating 6 years, and I've known him just over 6 years.
Would you ever get a tattoo? Me? I want sleeves.
Nope,
I want to sleeve these puppies up. It's just too expensive.
Are we religious? Yes.
One of us is more than the other.
I am more so than him.
The pigs like donuts one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't get that. I'm like, pigs eat anything? I'm like, don't they have special food?
So it's funny though. I work at the front desk at the sheriff's office, and people come in and they just kind of like drop off food from like office parties up there earlier in the day, and I'm just like, yeah, drop all the food off you want. Pigs will eat anything, and they're all like, ha, ha, funny.
Mm-hmm. Are we friendly with the Fry Life?
We don't know them.
I don't just because we're YouTubers doesn't mean we like personally know other YouTubers. Also, I just started my channel. I'm not mean to them. I like them. I watch them sometimes, but we don't know them personally. We've never met them or anything like that.
Well, it was cool in the vlog we watched last night. Mary said that she was healthy. She would want to be a first responder.
Oh yeah, like
which I thought was cool.
Like,
so if she is watching, shout out to you, Mary, because there's not many people that want to be first responders. Do you two like reptiles? I had a turtle when I was growing up.
That turtle smelled.
Yeah, it was bad. I don't know what kind of turtle it was, so don't even go asking me that. But yeah, please, what's the most heroic or helpful service dog?
Helpful thing your service dog has done? Probably saving my life from angioedema attacks. That's pretty heroic.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
What's your opinion on gay rights?
We're not turning this into a political debate. No, we're not answering political questions. We both.
Is that political?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you we're very strong supporters of it, but we're not turning it into political debate.
Okay, we're not answering questions, but we support all peoples. We love peoples. Why hate?
You have a big reptile out back, right? Sometimes
we get gators.
Don't you live in Florida too? So you know you see gators all over the place.
They say they get gators in their inlet.
Yeah, in the next couple months we'll have some big gators out in the back. It's gonna be cool. You guys will get to see them.
No, you can't see Hippo because this is a computer. It's not as easy to like maneuver it as a.
And if I bring her up on the couch, Jack will literally.
This
scream.
is leather. She
Jack
can't come on a leather couch
literally
because her
scream.
nails will like tear it apart.
Why are politics for a living?
Because that's not what my channel's about.
Yeah.
What time is it there? It's 4:55. Do you want to get married? Eventually. When the time is right. Has Jackie ever had an MRE?
No.
No, I've had M&Ms from one, right?
Yeah, but they're the same M&Ms. And no, in my agency, as long as they're not offensive or gang related in any way, then we can have tattoos as long as they're not on the neck and hands and face, obviously.
Put on your hand.
Because I would love, like snap necks, cash checks.
No, he would
like,
not.
What up?
No.
or a snap necks, cash checks. There we go. But no, you don't have to cover up tattoos. I know plenty of
deputies. You have to
deputies
explain what an MRE is.
A meal ready to eat. It's a meal that comes in a bag. If you ever had one,
it's like for the army.
Yeah.
Or it's the military.
If you have more, they're designed to make you stop pooping, so you don't poop out in the field. If you have more than 2 a day, it's bad.
Would we move north? Probably asked because of my crazy heat intolerance due to my POTS. No, because Judd's career is here. My in-state tuition is here. Our family's here. Our life is here. I just stay indoors. Plus, being outdoors isn't great for me due to the environmental allergies, but we have AC in Florida, so it's perfectly fine for me to stay inside here.
Oh, someone said we are huge FSU fans. Who do you guys like? FSU!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also a Jameis Winston fan, so I'm kind of partial to the Bucks too. Oh, I missed it.
My major is psych, but depending on how my health goes, I may need to change that if I can't go for a master's, so we're not sure.
Someone said you pronounce a military word.
Military. That's my little British side poking through. That's how my dad pronounced it, so I grew up saying it that way.
Was it hard when Judd went away to serve?
Yeah, but it wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Like, it hit me, it sucked, and then I just stayed busy.
She moved on. She got over me.
I was about to say, never mind.
Judd, what was my favorite part of the academy? Ending it?
He hated the academy.
I mean, like, we had a good group of people in there. A lot of us were former military, so I mean, like, we didn't get messed with a lot. Like, I went in there completely expecting it to be like the first day of basic training where you just get beat out of you 24/7, but that didn't happen at all.
I am infusing right now, and someone asked how I taught hard to alert to POTS. You cannot teach that. It's a natural alert, and the dog has to pick up on the fainting spells by themselves. You can learn more in my All About Harlow video.
Yes, I do have siblings, and someone commented, is Harlow secretly an alligator?
What? That doesn't even make sense to me.
It's just funny because we're not showing her on the video.
What's your favorite part about being a cop?
All of it. It's all fun. I mean, paperwork sucks, but I mean, it's like.
Are you improving your handwriting?
No, because it's all on the computer.
Oh. Hey, I have a question for y'all now. I'm working on a secret project. That will be released on Tuesday. It's not really a big secret. Anyways, what would be like better? What would be of higher value? Access to my videos 48 hours prior to their release on YouTube, so you get early access, but that's not including my vlogs. Obviously, I can't vlog 48 hours in advance. That's like defies the laws of physics and time. Anyway, so you'd get access to like my gear video and videos like I made all about Harlow and all about my chronic illnesses. You'd get access to those 48 hours prior, or we would have exclusive invitations to live streams where it would be a focused group. There wouldn't be any trolls in there, and your question would be more likely to be answered because it'd be a more focused group. And those would be every 2 weeks. We're only going to do a YouTube live probably once a month, and then an Instagram live once a month. So what would be more like enticing for y'all? Would it be the 48-hour earlier access to my videos, excluding the daily vlogs, or would it be an invitation to those exclusive live streams? Which one would be better?
Live streams.
Live streams. Live streams. Okay.
Okay, we got it. We're good. All right, that has been decided.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your input. That helps me.
It's so quick. So quick.
Y'all are awesome.
Still going at it.
Okay.
Yep, we got it.
So we've got the answer. It is the live streams. And I just want to say real quick, thank you so much for being so awesome and coming here and interacting with us. I really enjoy this. I hope y'all get something positive out of this too. We're not ending the live stream right now. I got to take my pills. We're not ending it right now. I just want to say thank you so much. I get a lot of good feedback from y'all. Like, I know you say that I help you guys a lot, but your positive comments and like, I read every single comment that goes onto my vlogs. It helps me a lot too, and I so appreciate the support you give me. It's amazing. So, all right, let's continue back up with your questions.
Okay. Nope, they're still going.
Let's see what your questions are. I can't reach my water. I'm connected to my leash. Give me yours. It's my leash. Aha. All right. What are your questions? We love you guys. Thank you. We love you too. How would I go about getting a service dog? You need to watch my Service Dog 101 video. It's on my channel. Look in the description of my most recent vlog. I have so much info for that there. Sorry, I just took some pills.
Would you let Judd take Harlow to the dog park without you?
Yeah, he's done it.
I do it all the time. When Jack was in the hospital the entire month of January, Harlow lived with me.
It's because our dog park is always empty. I do not recommend, well, I'm not going to say I don't recommend, do what you want. I would never take Harlow to an actual dog park because people bring in sick dogs, unvaccinated dogs, aggressive dogs. I don't want to risk her failing out and not being able to work anymore because she's traumatized from an attack. So I only take her to our empty dog park.
Plus she plays with her around.
She socializes with dogs we know that are safe. I love you, Jack. Thank you. Love to you as well. How can I get diagnosed? You have to go to your doctor. I know that sounds like a dumb answer, but I'm sorry. That's how you start. You go to your doctor.
Judd, do you ever get calls about fake service dogs? And
He would probably be like the first one to handle it.
I haven't got one yet. And there's not, well, and down here where we live, there's a lot of breeders around here that do service work. And
yeah, there's like big programs.
Yeah,
huge
programs.
Say which one.
I know, but huge programs around Florida. So they don't really have an issue with service dogs.
Not on this coast so much. I've never really seen any fake service dog. Well, maybe that one in Walmart, but it never like bothered me. So. How do you talk to your doctor? You just go and like start a conversation.
Say hello. My name is. And they say hello. I am Doctor. I think they mean like, how do you stop feeling so intimidated about them?
Would you ever get a feeding tube? Judd and I just talked about this in the vlog that we're gonna upload tomorrow. He thinks my doctor is going to tell me to get a feeding tube. I think she's gonna tell me to try medication again. I literally cannot eat. And if my doctor says I need a feeding tube and it's going to improve my quality of life, I'm not going to say no. But I'm not going to go in there and say, give me a feeding tube. It's not something I'd like avidly want. But if it's going to improve my quality of life and my doctor says I need one, I'm going to listen to my doctor. I just really hope there's other alternatives.
Did we get hit by a hurricane? No, it's pretty sunny out here.
Not right now. I mean, we have been before.
Last year or last November, I was activated for Hurricane Matthew. That was a fun day.
Can you explain what it's like to have a service dog? That is way too long. It would take up like the whole live stream, but go and watch my Service Dog 101 video and watch my All About Harlow video, and you'll get all the pros and cons.
It's like having a dog follow you around everywhere.
It's no, there's so much more to it than that. It's a lot. It's a big life choice. Breeder, I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to. Would you get a J tube if you need one? I'm assuming the most logical thing was we'd start with a GJ or an, is that an N? I'm not talking to you. An NG or an NJ tube. And if I need a permanent solution, then I'd get a G tube or a J tube or a GJ tube. I don't know, whichever.
Someone says nice boobs.
Don't read the creepy comments, babe. Come on, you're just encouraging them.
Glenn Hunt says they have a lot of ducks up there. Baby ducks. And yes, we do have a lot of baby ducks down here too.
I really like baby. Yeah, we have ducks all over our like community, and they have babies, and they're really cute. I would go out and film them for y'all, but the heat.
I live in Florida as a kid. We look forward to the hurricanes because it meant no school. I did too. I did not so much anymore because I own stuff, and that's a lot of money when something gets flooded out.
I use headphones at Disney for my sensory issues. What illness affects you the most? My POTS is pretty bad. The angioedema attacks are the most life-threatening. Yeah, the genetic disorder kind of creates everything, so I always forget about that.
That one affects her the most.
It creates all my issues.
Like when someone... So like whenever someone says, Judd, what chronic illness would you wish Judd or Jackie would get rid of? I'd be like, the genetic disorder, because it would take all of it with it, except for like 2. So
I don't know. I'm
the asthma and the narcolepsy.
No, because immunologic, that's asthma, and neurologic is narcolepsy. I'm pretty sure everything would leave.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good noise. So it was like my stomach.
That was like a burp.
That was like threatening.
That was a burp.
Threatening vomit.
She burped and it smells bad.
Shut up.
Y'all watch.
Does epilepsy majorly affect your life? I'm not having seizures anymore, so I'm going to say no, but I still have permanent balance issues. I'm photosensitive from my epilepsy. They don't trigger seizures anymore, but flashing lights still make me feel sick and not myself. Like I feel off. And I have memory issues from my epilepsy.
What brand headphones do you use?
V-Moda or Moda?
V-Moda.
Yeah. Oh, wait, noise canceling? I don't know. I just got them from Bass Pro Shop.
I think they're Remington.
I love your eyebrows, Jack. Thanks. I don't ever do anything to them.
She doesn't. No, not you too.
I wrote a song about you. Oh my goodness. That's creativity. Writing songs. My favorite food, what is this? Ensure dark chocolate. Because this is what I can keep down.
Judd, have you ever had to tase someone yet? Nope, not yet. I haven't really spoken to so many deputies that have tased someone. I've spoken to some senior deputies that have only pulled their taser twice, and they haven't even discharged it. So
People don't want to get tased.
no, I mean not that. It's just like the taser doesn't really work.
You should get a P.O. box. Oh my gosh, the P.O. box.
Yeah, the taser doesn't. If both prongs don't hit in perfect places, you're not gonna get a good tase, and not gonna be like the videos.
I'm not sure about the P.O. box. I know I keep saying I'm gonna make a decision, but I haven't.
Would you ever consider a service pony?
No, because I know people like horses for service work sometimes, but I just can't stand the fact that you can't potty train them and they have to carry around like the poopy bag. So I prefer a service dog because they can be potty trained.
Did you go to college? Did people judge you for having a service dog?
Yes, I went to college. If people judge me, I could never pick up on it because of my autism. And most people like really loved Harlow. You're like digging your toes all into my walker.
Oh, calm yourself.
Don't like that.
I don't care. Judd, do you ever get scared or worried when Jack is having a bad reaction? I do, but it's not good to show you're scared or worried as being someone that needs to be more proactive about the situation. So I'm more focused on what I need to do than I am worried about what happens. I know what my abilities are as far as when it comes to handling those situations. So I don't ever try and push myself over that and get your head in too deep. That's the number one thing that when you start freaking out, she'll start freaking out.
I'm already freaking out.
Yeah, I tend not to. Staying calm is the best way to do it, and
so
I don't know how to train for that. I just do.
Okay, two things. One, head in too deep. An expression. I have no idea what the hell that means that he just said because that's my autism.
Means you're over your head.
What the? You just used an expression to explain an expression. What the?
Oh my God, it's called being expressive.
Anyways, and two, I did not know that Judd got nervous. He's always really calm, but like the last time, imagine though, I'm freaking out because I can't breathe and my throat's closing shut. Your natural instinct is to panic. I feel like a cornered animal. And so if he was freaking out, I would get even worse. So I kind of feed off his calm energy as much as I can. But not the last time, like the last really severe attack, I started panicking so bad because it hadn't gotten that bad in a while that I started grabbing at the syringes in his hand. And he told me afterwards that he was like, you got combative. I was about to knock you out because you weren't letting me do what I needed to do.
Yeah. Getting combative to your first responders, not so great.
I mean, I'm alive, obviously.
What are some of the best service dog breeds? I have an allergy.
Any type of breed can be a service dog as long as they have the right temperament. Go watch my Service Dog 101 video. I talk more about it there. I need an autistic girlfriend. So much fun. What are breeds you don't recommend? I'm not going to not recommend breeds because any breed can be a service dog. You just have to get the right temperament.
Judd, how do I stay so positive? I just don't think about negative stuff. I mean, if you can't change your situation, change your attitude. So
I love that saying.
Yep.
That helps me. Can you please answer my questions so I can get some information on opening shops? What? How do I deal with getting lost in shops?
Oh, there's no occupational therapy question.
I get lost in shops too, so I don't know if I can really help. I like wearing headphones in the store to limit sensory overload. And my OT told me to find the wall, like the very further wall of the store and just follow it, like keep it on my right side because eventually I'm going to come to the exit. So that actually helped once, but then I started freaking out when he told me we had to go like back in a little bit to pay. So
she wanted to walk out with all the items, which is retail theft.
Keep in mind that just because I battle all these chronic illnesses and I do so positively doesn't mean I have all of the answers for how to do it successfully. That's something I see people getting confused with. They'll ask me advice for this, and then I tell them like, I'm sorry, I really don't know. And they're just kind of shocked because I do so positively, but it doesn't mean I'm always doing it successfully. Yeah, I get lost in stores and I'm okay with it. I'm going to beat it. I'm going to keep working at OT, but I still get lost in stores. I don't have the answer for it yet. You know, that applies to a wide variety of my symptoms with my chronic illnesses. Same with college. Advice for college and so chronic illness. I just had to medically withdraw from college, so I don't have the answer for that one either. So I'm really sorry, but I can just try and stay as positive as possible and keep trying.
Someone asked, how can we donate to you? You can announce it.
Okay, I'm gonna announce it. Since y'all are here for the live, y'all will get the exclusive sneak peek. I don't know. I will ask that you don't.
303.
All 383 of you, yeah. I'll ask that you don't share this, but obviously I can't like control you. So if you do, I mean, I'm starting a Patreon page, and Patreon's a page where you can like do monthly subscriptions of like $2 and like $5 per month. And the money will go towards me, and I'm going to put it towards my vlogs. Like, one thing I really want to be able to do with my Patreon page is I want to pay professional companies to caption my videos. So people who are deaf and hard of hearing can have professionally captioned videos, and they don't have to worry about like anything. It'll be professionally done. It's expensive, but I think if we get enough like people pledging to my Patreon page, it can be done. And that would mean a lot to me. Also, I can purchase better vlogging equipment. I can purchase subscriptions to like websites that offer royalty-free music to enhance my vlogs. And then like, see if the comments are positive while I'm saying all this.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
It's not like they're all like, oh no, this is horrible. I'd be like, all right, then never mind, we're not doing any of this. No, they're all super positive.
Okay. Because the thing is, like, the other thing is that, and then I might be able to like, after I do all that stuff for my vlogs and like my YouTube channel and make it more accessible and stuff, maybe there'll be enough money for me to finally contribute positively to my family's financial stability instead of burdening us with medical bill after medical bill. And that's just like an extra that I would hope for, not the main reason. So we'll see. And then like y'all get like Patreon says to like make rewards. So that's why I was asking earlier, like one level gets behind the scenes updates of the Chronically Jackie family and access to Patreon only content. Everyone gets that if you become a patron. Then the next level gets access to my videos 48 hours earlier. The next level gets exclusive live streams every 2 weeks. And then one level gets like one-on-one Skype sessions with me and Harlow every month. And it's just fun. I'll connect with y'all more. I'm excited for it. I'm just working on my page. It's not going to be done until Tuesday, so that's when it's releasing.
Someone says, how are you teaching Harlow to speak even though she's quiet? I'm trying to teach my dog to speak, but she's quiet and never gets excited enough to speak.
Sneak peeks. I love your channel. Sorry, I'm like.
That answer.
Sorry. Ask me the question. I'm just.
F that person, right? It's not like they wanted a question to have answered. How are you teaching your dog to speak even though she's quiet?
I had to find the one thing that motivated her, and it was her breakfast and dinner. You got to find that one thing. That would be amazing. I would love to support the vlogs. This is awesome. I'm glad there's positive feedback for this because I'm not sure. How do you do the live stream? It's on your creator studio on YouTube. This was like a little difficult to figure out, but we figured it out. Who's your favorite character on Bob's Burgers? Louise.
And Bob. I have a physical disability, and I was wondering if you have any advice regarding dealing with people who make fun of you or look down on you. I'm in a wheelchair and often get bullied.
I remove negative people from my life. That has included very close family members for certain periods of time. I know it can be difficult, but it's had to be done before. So that's what I do.
Would you recommend getting an outside trainer for an owner-trained dog?
Yes. I did not suddenly have the ability to train service dogs. I worked with many private trainers for like 5 years, and it's expensive to do that, but worth it. And that from learning from those trainers for those 5 years, I felt confident enough to train Harlow by myself.
What's Harlow's dog bowl, and what is the point about the way it's designed?
It's a slow feeder because she eats too fast. Because she's a golden.
She doesn't know how to self-control when it comes around food. Like me.
She goes crazy. She just eats too fast. If I could eat like Harlow, I would be so happy. Not the raw stuff, but just like in general.
Dog be too old to be a service dog?
How would you upgrade to the next level? I'm sorry, I don't understand that question.
They're talking about the Patreon.
Oh, the Patreon, it's really easy to do. You'll see when I launch my page on Tuesday, but like, don't worry, it's easy to do. I will say that the level for the one-on-one Skype sessions, that is limited to a certain number of people because I can't do like nonstop Skype sessions. So when it fills up, it fills up. I'm sorry. Just so y'all know. Do you know when you're going to start IVIG again? Yay. Okay. I wanted someone to ask that question. So we found out I'm allergic to Phenergan and the steroid. So it's likely I didn't react to the IVIG, but it needs to be done in a hospital just to be safe now. We're waiting for insurance approval, which I'm hoping to get. It was really easy to get the first time because I'm super immunodeficient and perfect for this treatment. But we don't know, since I switched from home health to an outpatient center, they may give us trouble with that. I'm not sure. But I'm hoping to find out more next week. And then the infusion center will call me. The other thing is the infusion center might not provide IVIG that I need. I'm not sure. But it'll be done. It'll be figured out.
Okay.
Soon.
I knew this question was coming. Is it bad if you can't financially be a patron for your vlogs? Don't worry about not being able to financially upload. We still have to cater to the people that are paying for it, but we're also going to cater to our followers on Instagram, YouTube, everything. Like, you're still going to be able to see the vlogs. You're still going to be able to have our live sessions are going to be more catered though towards the patron viewers. Like, we're probably going to do this live session on YouTube maybe once
a month.
Yeah, maybe once, maybe twice a month.
No, this exactly what Judd said. We're going to cater towards our patrons, but they're getting extra stuff. You're not losing anything if you can't pledge to my Patreon page. They're just getting extra stuff. Like, we're still going to do a YouTube live once a month, and we're going to do an Instagram live once a month, but the Patreons will be getting a live like twice a month.
And because of their generous donations, your life is also going to improve. So the vlogs, eventually will get captioned. The big videos,
more music,
and
more
like music.
They'll be better because of the Patreons helping me be able to fund them. So if you can't contribute, that's fine. I mentioned in the Patreon page, if you can't contribute, that's fine, because I'm so utterly humbled by the fact that y'all can just support us initially in the first place. That already means so much to us. But it is at a monthly rate, and it's like, I think $1 a month or $2 a month. I put it as like low. So there's different levels, and if you can't contribute, it's totally okay. You're not going to lose access to anything. Don't worry. How do I keep my hair so healthy? I just wash it every 3 days. I don't condition it in the shower because I can't stay in the shower that long. And I just put a product in it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't use heat on it that much. I just do a blow dryer and I straighten it once and it stays like that for 3 days. I blow dry this part here.
How do you know if a trainer has worked with service dogs before? Ask them.
Yeah, I was going to say, you probably just ask.
Ask if you know what they're doing with public access and all that fun stuff.
Someone asked about you being a canine cop.
I saw the question. I'm not going to be a canine cop. I don't have any aspirations to work with dogs. I love Harlow, but I mean, after hearing, I know what canine cops do, and you do get to take the dog home, and that dog is not made to be in this tiny little townhouse we have. That dog is straight for a kennel. Like, it needs to be outside. My buddy had one, and it tore up his couch when he went out to dinner one night. So yeah, no, I don't want to be canine. I want to do more with gangs and drugs and stuff.
Not do drugs, bust drugs. My wheelchair is just a transport chair, but we need to replace it because it's falling apart.
It is a bad chair. We need a new one.
The brakes don't work.
Hopefully going to trade that one out for her dad's. Her dad has like a legit wheelchair.
Yeah, my dad got a wheelchair from when he had his stroke and doesn't need it anymore, so I think he's going to give it to us.
How does American healthcare work?
Would I train another dog after Harlow? Depends on my physical health. I talk more about it in detail in the retirement section of the All About Harlow video. I'm also allergic to Phenergan. Yeah, and the insurance company is making me try IV Compazine before they'll let me appeal IV Zofran. And Compazine has like the same makeup as Phenergan and has more like possibility of reactions. So I'm super nervous about that. Have I ever had an attack by myself? Yes. I use an EpiPen.
Is it possible to train service dogs for a wheel-to-pull wheelchair? Yes. Ask your vet if your dog is healthy enough to do it, though.
And I'm not like totally knowledgeable in that section because I'm not in a wheelchair 100% of the time, but I'm not sure if they can like pull the wheelchair all the time. I would do more research into that because you don't want to hurt their joints. Talking about the Patreon page, and if you did one continent a month, that would be awesome. Continent? I'm a little confused on that. A continent a month. Like on Earth? I don't know how that would work. I'm very sorry. I don't understand that. Has Harlow ever helped you pull my wheelchair? No. First of all, she's only still conditioning for the heavier mobility tasks like bracing and counterbalance, and it's a transport chair, not a wheelchair. It's not a very good configuration for a service dog to pull, and Judd pushes me in the wheelchair.
Big and strong.
I'm allergic to Compazine and Phenergan, same reaction. Slightly allergic to Reglan. This is not making me hopeful for Compazine. So many horror stories.
Stop with the horror stories.
Has Jackie ever been in an airport? Yeah, I like used to live all over the world because of my dad's work when I was younger. Traveled a lot.
Thank you for your service, Judd. Thank you for appreciating my service. In this day and age, there's not a whole lot of times you get young people appreciating.
I saw your video
service.
on the Doctor's show. I didn't realize you were on TV. Yeah, I was on the Doctor's. I was on BBC, right? And ABC did a little clip on me. BuzzFeed did, like, it was in a few places. Have I tried Zofran? Yeah, that's my magic med, but insurance gave me 30 vials and they were like, no more. Because it's expensive, so.
Judd, how do you see people react when you're out and stare at her in the chair? If they're mean mugging me, I'm mean mugging back. I usually do this face. Arr. Arr.
I mean, mug is a mean face.
Yeah. He's talking about EpiPens. Can like something like an EpiPen be used to administer Benadryl? But that would be intramuscular.
And it doesn't work as well.
Yeah. But the thing about the port is it's so fast. Like it just happens.
Instant. Like we can't obviously record an actual angioedema attack because they're life-threatening and we're not going to be like, let's get out the camera. The one I did record was super slow. But when they happen...
There was one that we kind of caught on camera
at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that one, because I was already recording when it started, but the camera went to the floor and it didn't catch anything. But you see me like turning blue and gray from lack of oxygen. And as soon as the Benadryl hits my system, you hear it like a gasp of air and you see the color come back. It's like instant.
Would it be nice to catch something like that on camera for you guys? Yeah, it would. But it's not our first priority when that's happening. Like that's like way towards bottom of the list.
Even Harlow, we don't pay attention to her. Usually she like tells me I'm scratching and then we stop even paying attention to Harlow. Thank God she's just like on it, lays down right next to me. She doesn't insert herself in the middle of Judd giving me my meds too. She knows I've told her I can lay next to her. I've done my job. Now it's important for me to be out of the way. She's smart. Wow. She's a clever dog. Sometimes she's also very dumb. She's like, sometimes I look at her and I'm like, wow, my life depends on this dog.
Yes, my Judd. Judd is my full name. It doesn't stand for anything. I'm Judd DuPont back with a third.
His mom would only name him that if they promised to not give him a nickname because his dad is Chip and his grandpa is Bo.
So I couldn't have a nickname.
Just stay alive, please. Yep, that's our priority. Can you try to catch one on camera? Nope. We just said that is definitely not our priority. Keeping me alive is our priority.
I mean, like, it would have to be if we were already filming and, like, say there's, like, a third party there, like Paul or Janice, and we're just like, hey, that I just happen to remember instead of saving Jack's life. I'm like, hey, film this.
But even then, like, because we've been with Paul and Janice before when they've happened. Paul and Janice know how to do the meds, so they're, like, right there, ready to go as backup. Probably Janice will get in and start alcohol swabbing the syringes, giving it to Judd, so there's one less thing for him to do.
Yeah.
What's the silliest thing Harlow has done?
The banana.
Oh, Meredith, like, gave Harlow a banana once, and we were going to take a picture of her holding it because it's just cute. And the car door was open, and then she just, like, turned around and jumped into the car in the footwell of the driver's seat and tried to, like, open the banana to eat it. She was, like, 6 months old. It was really cute. I hated Compazine. It's just not in building my confidence.
Judd telling a joke. The monkey one was hilarious. I told my friends that one. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I told you guys this, but how did two snails fight it out? They slug it out. That was kind of bad.
I don't remember that one. What do we do for fun? We rest. I'm serious. We, like, rest. Judd.
I like off-roading. I like to go shooting.
Stop messing with my walker.
Stop messing with me, messing with your walker. I mean, I like to do outdoorsy stuff. Unfortunately, Jack can't enjoy as much outdoorsy stuff, so I don't really go do as much.
I really like editing videos. That's really fun for me, learning new editing software, so I enjoy doing that. You have to understand, I can't go out and enjoy these things because it's so draining for me. So things I can do at home, sitting down, conserving energy are better, like editing videos, things like that, uploading vlogs, interacting with y'all. I like doing that.
What's the hardest part about being a cop? It's definitely seeing the dark side of your city or your local area. Like, I already knew what was going down in Manatee County, kind of like when we first moved here. But now, like, I see the reports every night. You know, I come in the morning and you can see it. I mean, it's just it's a side of the city that you've never seen before, and it does get kind of, you know, it wears on you. So, you okay?
The sword's out of place. Here, put it back later.
Yeah, well, I'll be later today.
No. Are you still considering a P.O. box? A lot of people have asked that.
Can I have Judd? My
No.
selling price is $2 million up front. Like,
I would get the money,
one-time
not you.
payment, and you have to live in a beach house. You have to have a boat. You have to have tons of money. Like,
he's gonna say you have to be healthy next.
yeah, you have to be healthy. You have to be height appropriate.
Shut
5'8".
I am
like,
your height.
above 5'8",
you
but
are too
under
tall for
6'1".
me. You
So
hush.
yeah.
Oh my god, it hurts. What if I started an attack right now? I'd literally.
And you guys would probably get to see what was going on.
No, I don't want all these people, like. Also, that's like a super vulnerable moment for me. Maybe I don't want people to see me like that. The nice thing about vlogging is I get to choose what people see. If Judd had caught me on camera vomiting at the restaurant that day, I would have maybe chosen, like, not to include it if we had gotten it on camera. Or if we get an attack on camera, maybe I choose not to show it, because there's also, like, me being vulnerable. So that's the other part to think about.
Someone asked if Harlow has ever farted.
Harlow has. Oh my god, we heard it.
Stairs. So funny.
We heard it once.
Like, we were sitting on the stairs, just having a local, just talking with one another, and Harlow goes downstairs and she farts, like, all the way down the stairs. And it was that wet dog fart, you know, that. Oh,
So
it was so funny.
One time she, like, startled herself with the fart. Oh,
remember Sadie used to do it all the time. She'd fart and startle herself.
Sadie had issues. You shouldn't have to show us going through an attack. That's so personal. Yeah, like,
but that's kind of the point of the vlog, though. I mean,
to show everything. Probably what I would do is I would not show it, but let you hear it. I don't know. We would probably never get one on camera. It's too intense of a moment. Like, honestly, y'all, it's really scary. I'm not thinking about filming in those moments.
Neither am I.
More farts with Raw. No, she's actually not farting as much on Raw, and her poops are smaller and less frequent because she's absorbing more nutrients.
Gross.
I'm not afraid to talk about poop.
Would you ever consider into a moving bungalow / one-story house? Yes.
Yeah.
Before we moved into the townhouse, I was just like, babe, we should probably only put in for like a bottom floor apartment. And she's like, no, I can deal with the stairs. Lo and behold, she can't deal with the stairs. So.
Okay, well, we applied for this place before he deployed, and my health was better.
Yeah, but I was thinking ahead. I was just like, yeah, I mean, her health goes ups and downs, and the stairs are definitely a big pain. So I was like, no, probably get one story.
Harlow does not get kibble. Kibble and Raw digest at different times, so it would potentially cause digestive issues if I gave her both. How does my GI condition, my gastroparesis, affect me? It's affecting me a whole lot recently, like the exhaustion from malnutrition and literally eating nothing but 1 Ensure a day. This is only 200 calories, and there's no like really nutrition in here. It's not easy, but I'm seeing my GI doctor Wednesday to hopefully get a better treatment plan. Good night, guys. It's nice to see you live. Good night. I met Judd in church. Have I tried a bean bag so I don't have to sit on the floor? I don't sit on the floor. I only do that for my informational videos. And no, you can't make me like do it a different way. I'm sorry, that's my autism. It has to be done that way. It's not changing.
You can't even sit on her seat on the couch. She's
no,
angry.
you can't sit on
she
my
comes
spot
in, she's like all autistic, like, that's my seat. No.
Shut up. Do you have any lesbian, gay, bi, trans? Yeah, I have a trans friend, and we have a few.
Super chill.
Yeah, he is.
He's also autistic, so it's
oh yeah, he is also autistic.
funny watching him go back and forth.
It's funny because some of my weaknesses he does better at. Like, he does better at expressions and I don't. And one time when I was in the hospital, he kept like, he was visiting me and he kept saying an expression. Oh, it was the vegetable thing. He was like, they just become a vegetable. I'm like, people don't become vegetables. He's like, yeah, they do. It's just, you become a vegetable. I'm like, people can't become vegetables.
She gets so upset when she can't understand something.
And he's like, Jackie, people can become vegetables. It happens all the time. I'm like, you cannot just turn into a tomato. And then he's like, I'm pretty sure tomatoes are fruit. Okay, I'm getting off topic here. But now I know that saying that somebody's a vegetable means they're like
in a coma.
Yes.
They're brain dead. There's a song in the army about it.
No.
My girl.
Do you know any blind or visually impaired people? I'm pretty sure his mom is getting there, but no.
My mom?
Yes. She can't see.
What? She can't read without her reading glasses, but that's not like becoming blind.
What do you think of vaccines? Harlow's due for some, but I don't
No, they're talking about vaccines on humans and babies.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that. We don't have kids, so we're not really
non-political page.
And
this is a chronic illness page.
Yes.
There's like a million other pages on the website on the internet.
Is Sheldon Cooper the guy from Big Bang Theory? Because people have said that I remind them of him.
Yeah, he is, and he does remind me of her.
Good night from the UK. Good night.
Don't lie, all of us disabled people know each other. It's like a secret underground community of disabled people planning to overthrow all the healthy people. Healthy people stand up and fight back.
I'm 21. He's 22. How am I feeling today? I had like a big crash after we went out for lunch. It was just really draining for me. I rested here. This is why I have energy for the live stream, and I'm like super duper enjoying it. This one's really fun. Keep it a secret, but I think I might be enjoying this more than Instagram because I don't have to like hold my phone, and Judd and I both have our own set of phones to look at comments and choose questions.
It's cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Look, we're live streaming us live streaming.
Oh, Inception. Oh, I got to get that on camera.
Liveception.
Hold on.
Oh my God, vlog moment.
We're going to vlog.
All 372 of you people. Look at that.
Okay, so we're live streaming, live streaming on our phones. It's cool because Judd has his phone for questions. I have my phone for questions. It took us a while to figure this out, but we got it. All right, back to the live.
All right.
And Judd's feet over there on my walker. Ew. Sorry, had to vlog. Jackie vlogging moment. Let's see some questions.
Yes, Judd.
Hi, vlog.
Chronically vlogging.
What type of dog is Harlow? She is a golden retriever. A pesky one.
Hey, everyone's commenting that they're on the
Everyone's hi.
All right, the vlog's done, guys. We stopped vlogging for the moment.
No, they're delayed. They're delayed.
My comment is live.
Where are most of my viewers from? I don't know. I'm going to assume the United States probably, because that's where we are, but maybe not. YouTube can reach all over the world, so. How do you always have such a good attitude? Well, everybody handles their situation individually. Like, I have a good attitude and I'm positive, but some people might need to be frustrated with what they have. And sometimes I get frustrated and that's okay. But I like Judd's thing about if you can't change your situation, you can change your attitude. My faith helps me a lot. And the thought of being like frustrated and upset all the time scares me more than the limitations that my disabilities place on me. So that's what motivates me to stay positive. And of course, that might not apply to everybody, and that's fine, but that's my personal look on it. Be careful when you vlog not to cover the mic. Hey, I try. I don't do it intentionally. What do you do to cheer yourself up? I like ice cream and cake. Oh my God, I cannot eat ice cream and cake anymore.
Well, I mean, you can, you just throw it up.
That's like pointless. Wow. My go-to cheer up quick fix, I can't eat. I'm drawing a blank. What would I do?
What?
Well, we've got Naked and Afraid tonight. That'll cheer me up.
And we're going to be watching our bed because we just got cable upstairs.
Yeah.
So I'm asleep right after it.
My favorite ice cream, I like fish food from Ben & Jerry's.
When will your next photo shoot be?
Would you ever get a pet dog or another animal? No, I wouldn't have Harlow because of my allergies. I'm not allergic to dogs, but I'm allergic to all the germs, or not germs, all the dander and like allergens she brings in from outside. It just like sticks to her coat. I have to clean the house religiously so I don't have to wear my mask in here. And also she carries a lot of germs that aren't good for me for my immunodeficiency. But because she's my service dog, the pros like vastly outweigh the cons. So no, we're not getting another pet.
I'm convinced if we didn't have Harlow and Jack was healthy, we would still have a dog.
Yeah, but now that we know, oh, if I was healthy, that's different. Have we watched Brickleberry? Yes. Oh my God, what is the bear's name? Crap. The bear's name?
I don't remember. Someone will comment in the next.
Yeah, somebody will comment. I love the bear. Daniel Tosh is so funny. I understand Daniel Tosh's jokes because they're not usually sarcastic. They're
super corny.
Yeah.
That's why. I'm very strict.
Malloy. There we go. I knew it started with an M. I was like, it's Malloy. Not. I was like, it's not Morty. That's from Rick and Morty.
Bear.
Celebrity crushes, Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't really have one. Fish food is my favorite.
Read Lord of the Rings.
Hold on, I know this is a true fish food fanatic because they spelled fish correctly. Well, like for the ice cream. How long have I had my port? Since December 5th of 2016.
No, we never read Lord of the Rings because, I mean, first of all, it takes like the first 100 pages in the first book for the hobbits to even leave the Shire. So that is too much reading, and I do not have that much time on my hands.
Did it take a long time to train Harlow? She's still not even done with her in-training phase of the service dog thing. It takes like about 2 years to properly train a service dog.
Do you religiously watch Bear in the Big Blue House?
No. Oh my God, that
Isn't that show so old? Isn't that show kind of like 2000?
That show scared the shit out of me. I would literally scream when that show came on. I would just sit and scream until somebody would change the channel.
I just imagine you sitting in front of the TV and that would come on Disney and just be like,
I hated that. There was a good question. Your videos really helped me train my Doc, my service dog. I'm so happy to hear that. Am I allergic to cats? Mildly. Watch the 100. Yes. Okay. My fellow 100 viewers. Can you imagine how terrified I was to get my bone marrow biopsy after that show? Oh my God. It wasn't like that.
Someone has tips for ignoring the stairs. I'll be in a wheelchair at the amusement park trip soon. If they're staring at you, mean mug them back.
I don't notice the stairs because of my autism. It doesn't bother me.
Who cares if they're just staring? I mean,
first of all, those people literally have no impact on your life, and you're doing what's best for your health. So who cares what other people do? You know, you can make a sign and be like, keep staring. Maybe you'll cure my chronic illness.
You say to the class, take a picture. It'll last longer, asshole.
Do you?
I got a better question.
100 is great. Okay.
Judd, do you ever get tired and sad about Jackie's situation? How long took it to get adjusted? And do you have any tips to deal with a similar situation? First of all, I don't really get tired and sad about Jack's situation.
You don't?
It is annoying, on the other hand, when we can't leave the house when I want to go to like Ishnatuckney Springs up in the middle of Florida to go tubing, because that's pretty fun. But I mean, that'd be like Jack's death right there.
Yeah. I can't swim either.
And it is kind of sad when just the other week my friends had a party and I was outdoors and Jack couldn't come with me because it was 90 degrees outside.
He had to go by himself.
I went by myself. I mean, I still had fun. Don't get me wrong. It was a lot of fun not being with Jack. I'm just kidding. but it was sad. In tips, I'm gonna say something very brutally honest, and I don't really care what you think about it.
Oh my goodness.
If your loved one is being an asshole, grow the fuck up and move on without them. I mean, this is like an end of watch quote here, but I mean, like, if you can live without them, then live without them. I mean, I guarantee, like, Jack leaving me in any way, shape, or form, just saying, screw you, I'm done with this, or God forbid, her dying, would probably be the end of me. I mean, that would be very hard for me to come back from. So, oh, she's smiling at me. But yeah, I mean, I'm serious. If you're a caregiver and you do not want to devote 100% of your time and 100% of your ability to help someone, it's time for you to move on, bud. Just real honest truth right there.
I love you.
Yeah, I know.
I also wanted to add something. It's not going to be as amazing as that. You're amazing. So
yeah, I'm basically Jesus.
Shut up. Go and ruin it like
that.
So also, just because you're chronically ill, I have some things to say for how you can be good to your partner. Not saying y'all aren't good to your partner, but I think this question will come up next. Just because I'm chronically ill doesn't mean I can't be an asshole. Sometimes I'm mean to Judd and he needs to tell me. He doesn't coddle me, and I don't get, like, I'm trying to find the word. I don't get excused from me just being out of, like, if I'm mean or if I do something wrong, he tells me, and I don't get excused from it based on my chronic illnesses. Oh, she's sick, so she's allowed to do that. No, I can still be a bitch and I can still be an a-hole because I'm a person and it happens sometimes and I don't mean to be, but when I do it, he tells me. You know, just because I'm chronically ill doesn't mean we don't function on a normal level of a relationship. Also, just because I have narcolepsy and I deal with unfathomable levels of sleepiness and tiredness doesn't mean Judd isn't allowed to complain about him being tired. When Judd tells me, wow, I'm really tired today, I don't say, oh, you're tired? Try being narcoleptic. I would never say that. I would say, oh, babe, that sucks. Why don't you take a nap? Or why don't you go to bed earlier today, or something like that. I validate whenever he complains. That's something I find that people might do sometimes, like people with migraines all the time. When someone complains of a headache, that bothers them. And I know how annoying it can be when people try to belittle your migraines compared to their headache. Judd would never belittle my symptoms compared to what he's feeling. But if I'm having a migraine issue and he says, man, I have a headache, I'm not going to go, well, what do you think I feel? I would say something
Jackass.
like, here, you want some Tylenol? Or that sucks. Do you need a break? Or something like that. So I just wanted to share that real quick. You guys probably don't care what I'm talking about.
No, they do. They love it.
Oh, okay.
An earlier question was, you need to use mobility devices around your family, but your family doesn't agree with it or something like that. If you need to use it, then use it. Who gives a fuck what they think?
Remember, you may not have been here when I said it. Actually, I have cut out extremely close family members for extended periods of time. I'm literally blocking phone calls and all forms of contact, no contact with very close family members because they were negative.
That person, he meant all continents of the world will be affected by you spreading awareness to it.
Oh, I have actually gotten positive messages from every single continent. So
there's
I
only
have
7, so.
Yeah, well, that's still all of them.
No one's commented from
Oh, no,
South
wait.
Africa
No,
yet.
not, hold on. I haven't gotten it from that one continent. Never mind. Not every single one. Most of them.
Okay, so someone finally, all right. Judd, you will want to get the new HTC Ultra, and Jack, everyone want to get the new Samsung. Okay, so thank you very much. They discontinued the H1, and I was pissed, or the HTC M1, and I was pissed about that because this is a great phone, but thank you for your advice. I will definitely take that.
Is there a new active? The 7 active, I guess?
I don't know.
It has to be active. I dropped my phone in the toilet too much for it not to be waterproof.
It's disgusting. Has to be like...
How do you feel about taking so much medication? I can't feel comfortable taking meds for my medical issues. Okay, this is how I feel about it. I have a team of doctors that I very specifically created. Only the doctors I trust and like get added to my team. All my doctors communicate with each other. And if they add a medication, I know it's in my best interest, so I'm fine taking it. Now, if I have an allergic reaction to it, I'm not going to keep taking it. We find alternatives. So that's why I'm okay taking all those meds. I really need to pee. Judd is going to take over the live.
There is a new S7 Active.
That's my next phone.
Thank you. You're a super helpful person. Oh, I'm moving.
Oh, flip around and show them Hippo.
Oh, while we're out, can you see her? Okay. She's like going away. Har, come here. Say hi to the peoples.
Harlow, say hi to the people here. Over here. There she is.
Oh, it hasn't happened yet. You can go watch the vlog from the bathroom. Gross.
No, I need that thing you have your feet on, sir.
Oh my god. Just be.
Disabled.
Aw, hippo. Yes. Oh, you can see my double chin. I'm having fun.
Don't say anything obscene.
Anything obscene. All right, well, they're just saying hippo. Judd, have you seen the new Star Wars trailer? I have not, but to be honest with you, I probably won't because I like to wait until I see the movie. I don't want the trailer to give up anything. So I'm not gonna give up my PlayStation name as much as I would love to play with other people online. It's just then everyone would know everything about me. So Jack Lee, I'm really sorry for spelling your name wrong. I have a visual impairment and hoping to get a guide dog soon. Good luck. I'm sure Jack would say very good luck. Thank you for serving. Thank you for appreciating it. The trailers spoil so much. They do. What was my favorite thing about Jackie? That is super hard. She can hear me. I don't know. I like everything about her. Jackie, my friend, has type 2 diabetes and is at school. And she's always holding her pump and other stuff. I bought her a super cute bag and all her stuff. Inspire. Aw, Joe, will you play Outlast 2? Maybe. Do you like the Alien series, Judd? I do. What movies do you recommend? Jaws, #1. Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 4. 3 is ridiculously dumb. I don't play Clash of Clans. I'm sorry. All the Star Wars movies are great. The prequels are kind of dumb, but they're still good because they're still Star Wars. What's your favorite movie or show? Right now, it's Rick and Morty. Movie is Jaws. Jackie, do doctors ever believe symptoms treat you like attention seeker? Jack, do doctors ever treat you like an attention seeker?
No, like I said, I develop a very specific group of doctors for my team who understand my chronic illnesses. And if I ever come across a new doctor I'm trying out and I don't like them, I just don't go back.
Judd, would you recommend signing up for the Marine Corps?
I would recommend signing up in general. I mean, I'll make fun of you if you're not infantry, but no, any service. I mean, if you want to sign up for the Navy, you just got to find. What do you need help with?
Stuff.
Oh my God, what'd you do?
Disabled.
What'd you do? I would recommend signing up for any service. If you can serve, serve. I mean, I had someone who one of my friends from high school a long time ago just recently joined the Navy. I never thought he would in his world, but he did. And that's cool. Well, I mean, your service is greatly appreciated.
I would join the Air National Guard if I could. But I can't. I will take the computer back.
I'm having too much fun with this. Oh my God. It's too out of breath.
I'm like, where are the comments? They're on the phone.
Do you watch The Flash or Arrow?
Yes!
I don't really like superhero movies unless it's Batman. Sorry.
The Arrow. Okay, maybe that's my celebrity crush. I don't know his real name, but Oliver Queen. But I like the Flash series better. It's easier to follow.
Do you ever play Overwatch? No.
Have I ever taken an immunosuppressant? No, that'll probably kill me. I have a very suppressed immune system already.
Do y'all like horror movies? Sometimes. Sometimes.
I get cataplexy like crazy. How many people are watching and how many likes do you have? I don't think this is a like thing. Like
355.
Instagram. We got 359 people. Some people are like dipping in and out. They're cool like that, I guess.
You watch Legion. It's awesome. No. Marvel or DC? I like Batman.
Can I give you some advice on low immune system because of asthma? I have no idea what type of advice to give you. I'm pretty sure that should come from a doctor. But my doctor is giving me IVIG.
Your favorite game currently on PlayStation? I've been playing a lot of Wildlands recently.
I can't play that one.
Far Cry 2 is definitely top #1 game ever.
Margaret Trevino. Hey.
Oh, Glenn Hunt said he's borrowing some spoons from tomorrow. Cool. Cool. Thank you.
Borrowing spoons. Thank you.
We get that.
I don't watch Supernatural.
Favorite.
Cataplexy sounds like fainting goat. It kind of like, it reminds me of fainting goat, but it's different. I explain the science behind cataplexy in my narcolepsy section of my chronic illness video, but basically my body becomes temporarily paralyzed due to narcolepsy.
Do you play the Sims game? I used to. I used to play SimCity, built it on my phone when I was overseas, but then like I got to the point.
Wouldn't you like burn stuff?
Yeah, when I was a kid. But when I played SimCity, built it, it got to the point where it'd be like, 2 weeks before something would get done, so I just gave up on it, and I didn't want to pay. What's for dinner tonight? Probably leftovers from last night. We got a shit ton of steak left over.
I can't eat, so I'm not eating. I'm not gonna cook because he had a big lunch. So
I love you and Judd ?
It's a question. Oh no! Just kidding. They probably meant
you.
something else. We love you too.
I love
Parks and Rec. Yes, I love Chris Pratt. He's so funny.
Some people, my sister especially, say I'm like Chris Pratt
in personality.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never met him, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
True.
Have you ever played The Last of Us? Oh my God, that game is amazing. The Last of Us.
Scary. Okay,
so good.
I bought in that game like 3 times.
Yeah.
You've got to go in another room if you take that call.
Yeah, I'll call him back.
Okay. I bought in that game so many times because it kept getting stolen.
No,
That's
it was only stolen once.
Sorry,
so someone broke when I lived in my mom's house before I joined the army. Someone broke into my mom's house and stole my PS3 and only my PS3, and that game was in it. So then they got me the PS4 when I came home from basic, and The Last of Us was in it. Now it's at Paul's house.
That scared me. The delay showed your arm coming over, and I was like, the arm.
You're weird.
I know.
Paul.
Somebody said watching our vlog is their favorite part of the day. That's really sweet. We haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2 yet. It's been really difficult for me to get out of the house. We're actually trying to figure out how to get me to my doctor on Wednesday, because usually I can make the drive just fine, but I've been so fatigued and exhausted and just weak from malnourishment, from not being able to eat. I don't think it's going to happen. So we're like Uber, but the last time I tried to use that, it was Lyft actually. They wouldn't take me because of my service dog. And on our area, there's only like one person at a time, so we're trying to figure it out.
Question: have people ever came up to you and said something about Jackie? Yeah, it was funny. One time we were flying Allegiant, worst airline ever, by the way, and they have a policy where you have to pay more to sit at the bulkhead, which is not really right because it's reserved for people with service animals like
or
her.
Disabilities in general.
Yeah, and so Jack got up there to the bulkhead seating, and this lady who was super claustrophobic apparently had to come sit next to me because it's the only open seat. And she was just like, I was like, oh, what's going on? And she goes, oh, there's some chick up there with a service animal. And I was like, after like 5 minutes listening to her just lay into being politically correct and all that BS, I was just like, yeah, so that's my girlfriend up there, by the way. And she is super disabled. And I'm looking at you and not that disabled, just big. So I hate Allegiance.
Didn't she turn out to be super nice though?
No.
Oh.
Everyone on that plane was a freaking nightmare. I hate it. Like,
Allegiant was like really, that was not a good experience.
try Rise of the Tomb Raider, the best game ever. I will.
I even started going back and watching the videos from the beginning. Whoa, thank you. That's a lot of videos. That's awesome. Hashtag sassy Judd. That's hilarious.
Did you ever play Resident Evil? Love that game, but it creeps me out. I play a little bit of it. A little bit.
What
Same thing.
medical advice do you wish existed that would improve your quality of life? I want to be able to eat, but I'm pretty sure that device exists. It's called a feeding tube, but I hope I don't like have to go straight to that. We'll see. I love you and Judd. We love you too. I've watched all your videos. Whoa, that is commitment. That's awesome.
We have two.
Yeah, we watched them all too.
What's your favorite game? Far Cry 2.
Uno and Trouble. I like Uno now
What
too.
are your favorite rides in Magic Kingdom?
Haunted Mansion.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Jungle Cruise, the
Pirates
Mine
of the
Train.
Caribbean always gets Harlow so dirty.
I love Pirates of the Caribbean and the Jungle Cruise. They're just like my two favorite things in the world.
Do you know why your stomach is partially paralyzed? I have a genetic mutation that causes Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, that causes my POTS, and POTS is a form of dysautonomia. Dysautonomia is autonomic nervous system dysfunction. The vagus nerve is the largest nerve in the autonomic nervous system. The vagus nerve is dysfunctional when the autonomic nervous system doesn't work, and the vagus nerve is responsible for stimulating digestion, and therefore a dysfunctional vagus nerve has been known to cause gastroparesis. So that's most likely why I have it. All of my medical conditions stem from my genetic mutations. So there you go.
What is the difference between a disability and a chronic illness?
I explained this in my chronic illness video more in detail, but a chronic illness is a long-lasting medical condition that usually has no cure and it's lifelong. Usually, sometimes it only lasts like a year, whatever, so usually. And a disability is any medical condition that can greatly, or no, what is the word it uses? The legal terminology is substantially limits the ability to perform major life activities like walking, dressing yourself, feeding yourself, breathing, stuff like that. Are we going to see the new Pandora world at Disney? Yes. When I can safely make it there.
So the cool thing about living in Florida and being an annual pass member is that it rains every day in the summertime, usually after 3 p.m. And the tourists don't prepare for this, so they usually dip out of the parks after that, unless they're dedicated to see the fireworks show. And that's when we usually go. And now that Animal Kingdom's open longer, we will get to go there in the afternoon.
How old was your mom when she had you? That's a unique question. She was 41, so she's pretty old.
I didn't even ask about my mom.
That might have had something to do with me. Who knows? She had a healthy pregnancy though, so. And I was a C-section.
Was Harlow hard to train?
Yeah, it's really difficult training your own service dog because you got to deal with your own chronic illnesses and disabilities while training. But Harlow herself was a pretty trainable dog because of her breed. Can I swim? Like, not very well at all.
She's a horrible swimmer.
And with my port being accessed 24/7, I can't swim.
Have you ever been to Disneyland, California?
Nope, I don't want to.
It's smaller than Disney World.
But they have other stuff.
No, Disney World's where it's at. What does the Residence Disney Pass cost these days?
I don't know. It changed, and we don't know yet. But I'm about to renew Judd's
my
pass.
pass is about to be renewed. It was
So-
like $40 a month or something like that. Blackout dates. Do you miss swimming? Every time you went swimming, you almost drowned. So
Yeah, swimming's like really just not enjoyable for me.
So my grandparents own a beach house on the other coast, and we go there occasionally. And when Jack would go swimming, she liked to go play out in the waves, and they had really bad rip currents there. So half the time I spent up saving her, and we got dragged a lot by rip currents.
I would be like, Judd would be like holding my arm and like swimming back to shore, and then he'd get back and he'd be like looking frazzled, I guess. I'd be like, were we in a rip current? He's like, yeah, babe, you couldn't tell. I was like, no. Just floating along.
What is Disney World like? It is like being a little kid all over again.
It's magical, and they have churros you can dip in chocolate.
It's only magical.
Where did you get Harlow's lights to use in the dark? The glow sticks, Bass Pro Shop. I don't have a brand name or a link to them. I'm sorry. The other one is a Halo Lights collar.
Can Harlow swim? Yes.
Harlow's good at swimming.
I will try and watch Blue Bloods. I've been watching Bloodline. That show is also good. It's $50 a month. You guys get affected?
Somebody
by that
asked
too?
about flying with their service dog. Like, I don't remember the laws because I haven't flown in a while, but I made a video called Flying with Your Service Dog. It's on my Helper Dog Harlow playlist. It's on like right in my channel. Just scroll down, watch it, because I did research about flying with service dogs before I made the video. So you can find answers there. Otherwise, right now, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Were we affected by Hurricane Matthew? My family was. I got called up for state active duty with the Guard because of it. But on this coast, we just had a couple cloudy days. That was it.
Okay, I want to answer this one. Have you thought of getting Harlow one of those cute little IDs that look like a driver's license? No, and here's why. Those actually really harm legitimate teams because in the United States, there's no such thing as a service dog certification or a registry or a test they have to pass or papers or anything like that. A service dog is a dog that has been specifically trained to do work or perform tasks in order to mitigate their handler's disability. So what makes the dog a service dog is that the handler is disabled and the dog has extensive training. It takes about 2 years to properly train a service dog. So when people go on these websites that are scam websites only after your money, they provide paperwork or IDs, but what they have given you has no legal standing in the United States whatsoever. But people buy these things, usually people who are trying to pass off their pet as a fake service dog or just handlers who are new to the service dog world and don't know any better. And then they'll show a business the ID. When I go with Harlow, they're like, where's your ID? Well, those don't exist. But somebody else showed me one. Okay, well, they bought it off of a website. That's a scam website. Well, no, you don't have an ID. And I've actually had the police called on me because I didn't show my service dog paperwork. So no, I will never buy those IDs or those paperworks. And when I became new to the service dog community, I even fell for the scam. So now I try and educate as much as I can about that. How is my gear video going? It's going well. I have 3 more sections to film, and Patreon people will get an early release because it's not going to be ready until next week. Like, not next week, like Monday, Tuesday. It'll probably be ready by like Wednesday of next week, maybe Friday. If my health gets really bad, it'll obviously not be ready as quickly.
Doing this for an hour and a half.
We have?
Yeah.
Let's go to 6:15.
Okay.
10 more minutes. We're going to do this for 10 more minutes because I'm really, really enjoying this live. But I have a rib out of place that I need Judd to put back in, and I'm getting tired. So, but we've been going for an hour and a half. This has been like super enjoyable. I've had fun.
Jackie, I think that person was asking for ID for animals, not for service animals. They look like driver's license depending on your state.
Oh, well, at least I got some education in there. I need to get Harlow like an ID for our county. Like your county provides IDs for dogs. They do. We need one to renew our lease. But the vet gives it out, so.
Okay.
Whatever else you might be talking about, no, because I don't know what you're referring to. Sorry. This is fun. Cool. Someone else agrees.
We're glad you caught the live stream too.
Yeah, we are glad people are catching this live stream. Does your frequent vomiting dislocate ribs? You know what? That could be what's been causing so many frequent dislocations lately. I haven't really thought about it. I don't always notice when my ribs go out of place, but when they've been out of place a while, that's when I notice it. Like this top one here right now, which Judd will be putting back in place soon.
We ever do a YouTube live again? Probably next week.
YouTube lives are going to be once a month. Instagram lives once a month. So this is how it's going to be. There's like 4 weeks in each month. Week 1, Patreon live. Week 2, YouTube live. Week 3, Patreon live. Week 4, Instagram live. That's pretty much how it'll go. I could
If you're
be
ever down in
really-
public, what's the perfect way for a stranger to help? Call 911.
No, because
Or if you're by yourself?
I might not need 911.
Or what if you're having an angioedema attack? You just use your Epipen.
Well, they don't know that until they come up and ask what's going on. So
I see you gasping for air.
So if I'm down in public, generally what I like to do is people come up and calmly ask and ignore the heck out of Harlow. Please do not distract her. Obviously, I need her if I'm down in public. And just calmly ask, you look like you're having trouble. Is there anything I can do? Obviously, if I can't breathe or like talk to you, call 911. Please know how to use an Epipen. If everyone here could look online and find a tutorial for how to use an Epipen, you might just very well save a life one day. Because if you find yourself next to somebody who needs an Epipen and you don't know how to use it, reading those little instructions on the thing is not going to be going through your mind when you've got that adrenaline going. So if you need to, give me my Epipen, and if not, just help me and I'll tell you exactly how to help me.
This is a good question. Are you allowed to drive a car without anyone due to all your illnesses?
I can drive my car because in the state of Florida, your doctors determine if you're able to drive. I can only drive 25 minutes at a time, only on good health days, not at night, and Harlow has to be in the car with me.
Does Harlow have a microchip?
She does have a microchip, actually.
What? Well,
We are, I'm 21, he's 22, we are not married.
Medical cannabis.
What do I do when I'm really frustrated with my illnesses? It depends. Sometimes I cry if I need to. That doesn't happen all that often though. Or I'll have ice cream and cake, which is terrible because I can't eat lately, so I don't know what I would do.
What's Harlow's favorite toy? It's probably that little dragon that her neighbor's got.
Stop making so much noise.
Oh my god, calm yourself.
I'm just annoyed because you're putting your feet all over my walker, which is gross.
You put your feet all over me all the time.
That's different.
That's different.
Yeah.
Nasty ass feet off me.
When will we get married? Whenever we're ready.
What's your least favorite sensation? Loud noises.
And oranges, the inside of oranges. That'll make me have a meltdown for sure. Do you think you will get a feeding tube? I don't know. I'll have to wait and see what my doctor says on Wednesday. I hope there's other options, but I'm not going to deny one if she tells me I need one.
Where's my dad? He's in Jacksonville. He lives up there with the rest of my family on that side.
Yep.
So they're super fun.
Where's the new ice trays? Oh, how are the new ice trays for Harlow's veggie pops? I haven't done it yet. I haven't had the energy or time. We are the perfect couple. Yeah, I'd say he's pretty okay.
You're not that good.
Shut up. You're mean. Well. Have I always not been able to keep food down, or is it recent? The past week, it's definitely suddenly gotten a whole lot worse, but I've always struggled with my gastroparesis to at least some extent. Ooh. Favorite kind of chocolate? Milk chocolate. I don't like dark chocolate. It's too bitter. And I don't like white chocolate. The smell and taste kind of makes me nauseous.
I've seen this question like 50 times. What is your opinion on medical cannabis so it can be done and over with?
I personally don't think it's for me. I don't judge others who use it. And that's, since we only have 5 minutes left, I don't want to get into the whole big spiel of it.
Were you a healthy baby?
Nope. I was never diagnosed with anything, but I had symptoms that my mom was trying to figure out. My favorite color is pink.
What's your favorite thing about me?
I like how dedicated he is.
Ooh.
I never have to worry about him wavering in his loyalty or dedication or anything like that. Did you just say we're like a gang?
We're like the Yakuza. She cut off my last 2 fingers.
Oh my gosh.
Show loyalty.
Shut up.
They're not there, you see?
Yeah, they are.
That's my other hand.
Does Harlow understand the concept of pointing? Yes, she does. And say, Harlow, out! When she comes in the kitchen, she'll like go. She does understand the concept of pointing.
Judd, is Jackie ever annoying?
Yeah.
Of course, so was anyone that you lived with for 6 years.
Did I grow up with a single mom too? No, I had a single dad most of my childhood. I love my dad. I'm a daddy's girl. Big time. Who does Harlow love more? This is her play toy, but she's super, super, I was about to say protective. She's not protective as in like, don't get near her. Service dogs can't be like that, but she's super preoccupied with always making sure I'm okay. Can you try to make Harlow speak before you end the live? No, she will not. She's taking a nap right now. She's not excited enough. The variables are not lined up for that. What are our biggest pet peeves with each other? Right now it's him putting his feet all over my walker.
It's comfy footrest. She has one. Why can't I have one? It's not fair.
I don't know. What's your biggest pet peeve with me? My inflexibility due to my autism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
That's pretty annoying.
I'm super inflexible with my autism with certain things, so I'm like really trying to work on that.
Judd looks like he needs a nap. Well, I always need a nap.
Your video has 59 likes so far. Oh, I guess people can see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever experienced someone being prejudiced to your mom? My mom is Latina, is also used to be. Also, people used to think she was my maid.
Oh my goodness.
That's sorry, and I don't think Jack has ever experienced any prejudice like that. But
no,
it's not prejudice; it's just racist.
That's horrible.
That's sad.
No, I mean, that's not a good question to ask me. With my autism, I don't really even notice that stuff when people do that stuff to me. So, not that I know of. Do I have trouble with people wanting to pet Harlow in public? Yep.
Does Judd ever get his feelings hurt by your bluntness?
No, thank God. Oh my God.
I just tell her what she's. I was just like, I just take a step back and I'm like, that was rude, by the way. But I mean,
he never.
Being in the Army has definitely given me a.
If he did, we wouldn't be together. That's another expression I'm gonna ask him about later.
What?
Thick skin.
Thick skin. It means.
Wait, I learned that one.
Yes, you did. It means like small comments like that and taking judgment doesn't hurt.
You're not sensitive.
Yes.
What's my race? My mom is Venezuelan, but I was born in London, and my dad was also born in England.
Oh, so what box do you check on your college application?
Hispanic.
So that'd be an ethnicity.
Online college and any college, even online, even one class just isn't feasible for me right now because with my health being so unpredictable, I could end up in the hospital tomorrow and just not even be able to function. When I'm so bad with my health, the 12 minutes of the vlog y'all see might be the only 12 minutes I was functioning that day. And I don't want my grades to suffer because my health isn't where it needs to be for me to be successful in school.
How expensive is raw diet?
Harlow's food was about $60 a month, her kibble, and now it's about $80 a month with raw.
I wasn't too stoked when I found out that. She was, because she always,
$20 a month.
she told me it was
more.
way cheaper. She's like, babe, it'll be way cheaper if we do the raw diet.
It
And I
was
like,
cheaper until we started doing it ourselves and
and I
stopped
came-
using Paul and Janice's
came back
food.
from AT, and it was like, babe, it was $80 a month. Bitch, you said it would be cheaper.
Oh, I'm considered a junior, like barely a junior. I have like 62 credits.
My mom and dad recently got divorced. I'm 13. They split up. I was 11 and had to have a therapist. That's pretty common.
Yeah.
When my parents,
I went to one too, but my parents had already been living apart for so long, it was like no change for me.
when my parents split, they sent us to my sister and I to see a therapist. So I was falling asleep. Who cuddles her more? I cuddle her more. She gets the most cuddles from me. All right, it's
I
time.
don't like physical contact.
It's time. We're 1 minute over.
Oh, it's time. Okay. Thank you so much for joining our live stream.
It was a real pleasure to have you guys here. We will definitely be doing this again.
It was fun.
Yeah,
I liked it.
A lot of fun.
Thank you so much. We love connecting with y'all like this. And
This is the greatest way to do it.
I really enjoyed the YouTube live stream. This was our first YouTube one and it was fun. So anyways, thank you for joining us.
so much.
We had fun.
Have a good rest of your weekend.
Yes.